Hey, what is up? Lonely Watch. Sorry, whoops. Muted the thing for a second. But welcome, everybody, to the few people that are here. Yeah, I do have at least one announcement I need to make while I'm here. One important one. But the rest is just gonna be like kind of mostly whatever kind of stuff. Gustine, welcome. Ipokai, Noah. Hello, everybody. I'll wait a little bit more and then I'll start getting into the into it. Mystic is here. The music isn't too loud, right? I just got done editing not too long ago, the Yokai Watch 1 Nuzlocke video, and I just kept listening to this theme, this credits theme, over and over again while I was making that. It even brings a small tear to my eye. We all love to see Mystic here. A little bit loud. Well, fine then, I'll turn it down. Don't say, but it's fine. You can tell me it sucks. You can tell me the audio mixing's bad. Okay, I turned it down a little. Hopefully it sounds better now. Yeah, but don't tell me it's fine. Tell me it fucking sucks. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. The harshest criticism you have. Alright, that's good. That's perfect. No whisper, this stream sucks. Hold on, let me get you a little whisper. If I can do it this way. I don't know if I can. Because I think I tried to do this earlier, but I never tried it on my new setup. Let me see if I can get the animated whisper going here. What is Whisper's medallion? What is Whisper? Is he Uwana Sora? There he is. Found him. Let's see if I can actually get this to work. Oh wait, no, the Whisper in this one isn't animated. I forgot. Whisper is the only character to not have an animation for his sprite in Yokai Watch 4. I remember that because I needed to make a video. I did the whole when the pipe bomb in your mailbox thing was a thing. I did a parody called "There's a Wicked Yokai in Your Mailbox," and I used those little sprites. I use those little sprites to do like the bouncies, like the Sonic sprites. But they just did it just didn't bounce, so I had to like literally animate it going up and down. I'm a Yokai Watch 4 fan, Mystic. I would know more than you. SMH. Okay, he's not gonna be animated, but I can add a whisper here if the computer decides to recognize him. Wait, where is he? Is the computer just not recognizing him? That's Wall Kappa. Okay, now I need to let me just go. Let me just find a normal artwork for him. Because that's not working. It just refuses. I don't know why it's like that in OBS. When I downloaded it on my phone and put it through that way, it worked fine. Let me go to his wiki page. I'm always right, Mystic. How dare you? There's your whisper. You happy? move the little... No, now I'm moving the thing that's... Now I'm moving the desktop thing that's not supposed to move. Thanks, Mystic. Wait, no. You go on that side. I'll go on this side. This stream is not that important. Like, not even in relation to your class, just in comparison to other streams even. This is not important. So yeah, definitely pay attention in class instead. I remember kids drool and don't stay in school. Or stay in school, don't drool, whatever it is. By the way, can only stay for like an hour. This shouldn't be long. This should not be a long stream, but I do have some announcements I have to make. Nighttime BBQ, right? I think this is nighttime BBQ. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, so I have a few things to mention. The most important one is the Yokai Watch 4 Nuzlocke video came out the other day. I'm just talking about the video. I'm not discussing any, like, spoilers or anything. But, thank you so much for supporting that. I was not expecting that video to do nearly as good as the other ones. I'm expecting it to do nearly as good as the other two Yokai Watch Nuzlocke videos, but, like, they are right now? For some reason? Like, hold on, let me see if I can bring this up. Let me see if I can bring this up. But it's like, it's doing better... Whispers above the thing. I gotta bring this up. Okay, there. He's hidden. Mostly. Move him a little more. There we go. Whispers hidden. But, like my background. But anyway. 3,000 views. The first... It's only been 2 days. The other videos had like 1,000 views by this point. This one's at 3,000. It's at like... The impressions are insane on this one. The views, the impressions, the hours are like way better than they have been recently. It's at this bar graph, this looks like it's bad, but like this is way better than my retention normally is. I guess people on the internet don't have a good attention span because like there's always that steep drop off within the first 30 seconds. I guess there's also people realizing, oh, this type of video isn't for me. But like 30s most of the way through, that's actually pretty good, all things considered. So yeah, I'm very shocked by that. But thank you all so much for the support on that one. MLP background. Yes. Gay offline. I think that playing, yeah, with the English mod, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a good chunk of those viewers were, like, who viewed all the way through are people that didn't know what Yokai Watch 4 was, or people who played it, but not with the English mod. They wanted to understand what the story was. So, I'll probably attribute a good amount of its success to that. You're right, Ipokai, probably less about the actual playthrough itself, but I still appreciated the support either way, especially on something that I didn't think was going to make it, that way. But I did want to address this. There was something in the comments. I addressed this in the comments, but there were two major audio errors with that video. The first one was during a boss fight cutscene that I was playing, the audio cut out halfway through. It cut, like, partway through. I don't know what that's about. And then, the Chapter 4 transition just had no sound. I guess I wanted a chance to, like, publicly apologize for that, because it worked when I watched in Premiere Pro. It sounded fine, and then I watched the export and it sounded fine. It got messed up somehow when it was uploaded to YouTube. Shut up, Shadow the Hedgehog notification sound. But when it was transferred to YouTube, it must have happened because I checked it both times. I normally do a triple check. Alright, I check a video before I export it, I check it after I export it, and then I check it after I upload it. But I was so tired, and I was, like, in a rush to get that video done because I was, like, I had so much other stuff going on. I'm like, I need to get this done now or I'm never going to get it done. So I didn't perform the final check because that was a 30-minute video. I would have spent over 2 hours that day just watching that video. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that again. I will never skip the third watch ever again. Luckily, it was like 2 minor issues. There weren't like big issues with it. But it was definitely something that's noticeable, and it makes me kind of ashamed that it even got out like in a state like that. But it's doing really well, so I don't want to take it down and re-upload it. So I did get a corrected version ready in case I need it later, but like I apologize for any of the inconsistencies with that. I'm pretty sure those are the only mistakes, at least the only big ones. Every once in a while I see a video, I'm rewatching it on the premiere, and then I'm like, oh, there's a small little spelling mistake, or there's a small little thing here, but usually people don't notice, or at least they don't point it out. Those are pretty big. Those are pretty big, so upload the corrected version of members only. I mean, that's an idea. That's an idea. You know what? I'll think about it. I'll think about it, Mystic. But, my apologies for that. Also, you should make bloopers for members only. I thought about making bloopers for everybody, and then I was like, if I do bloopers, it's probably going to be members only, because I don't supply enough members only content. And that's why I don't charge like a couple bucks, and that's why I don't have like a Patreon on there, is because I just can't provide anything that often. So it's like, if you want to support me, I'll throw you a bone every now and then when I can. Bloopers. My bloopers aren't ever that good. I could comb through and see if there's any good bloopers, but usually they're not good. It's just me like mispronouncing something and then just starting over again. Or I just say something too fast and I mess up the pronunciation and I just stop and I say it again. Like I never really say anything funny. But the first attempt I didn't record anything. For the first attempt I didn't record any audio. I wait until the run is done and then I start writing the script. That's my process. I record everything. I record all the, I stream all the parts until the end of the game. Then I rewatch everything. I skim everything and I script it. Well, I don't script it. First, I lay out, like, the series of events. Things I want to cover. Things that happened, in the run. The important milestones and landmarks and stuff. And then I'll create a script around it. And then I'll inject some jokes into it, and then I'll proofread it, and then I'll record it, and then I'll start editing things together. My bloopers almost always include me swearing excessively and making fun of myself. I can't, like, force that reaction. I can't, or else it's not funny. But, like, I don't swear. I don't, like, make fun of myself. That stuff is fun to watch. If you have those kind of bloopers, I definitely would love to see. I definitely love to see those kinds of bloopers get released. But, like, all my bloopers are just like, hey, what is up, all you... Hey, what is up, all you I didn't like that. Hey, what is up, all you lonely... That was too high energy. Hey, what... And then it just continues. Like, that's it. That's all my bloopers are, pretty much. So they're not entertaining. I'm sorry. If I do ever have any entertaining bloopers, I will congregate them and I will put a video up. Potentially members only. But otherwise, it's just like... Yeah. So that was my main thing. I wanted to apologize for... those lapses in the Ford Nuzlocke video. It will never happen. I will try my best to make sure it never happens again, and thank you all for the support regardless. I am very pleased with how that is working out, and I'm also very shocked that that's how it's working out. So, this week is my last full week of school. So I have a lot of work and a lot of final stuff to do. So that combined with next week is graduation. And there's like graduation practice and events like every single goddamn day of the week up until Thursday. So yeah, my original plan was on like the 7th to start the Blasters Nuzlocke, but I don't think that's happening anymore. And also, I don't have any videos ready to go. Well, no, that's not true. 2 Mondays from now, I do have the Yokai Watch 1 Nuzlocke video. I asked y'all on a community post, like, hey, would you still want a video on my first Yokai Watch Nuzlocke, even though the footage was bad? And y'all voted yes. So I already edited that. That's done. That should have no mistakes as far as I'm aware. And that's for whatever the month is, 6, 7, 8, 9th? June 9th, I think. The video after that might get delayed because I'm still recording gameplay footage. I'm still recording gameplay footage because it's a review for Blasters 2, and I haven't made it through the story yet, and I haven't really had time to play games. So, I don't know if that will come out 2 weeks in advance, because my schedule's kind of backed up from these, like, next 2 weeks that are gonna be hell. I'll try my best to, after that, get out videos every 2 weeks, and also try to create a mini little stockpile for when college starts. If possible, but even then, it'll only be, like, 1 or 2 videos. Because, like, I still have a summer to enjoy it. I'm not going to be able to, like, get that much. Because videos take much longer to make now. Like, last year, I could bang out a video in a day or 2. Nowadays, it either takes a ton of gameplay, or there's a lot of writing and research involved. So it's a lot harder to stockpile stuff like that. But I'll try to get done what I can while still, like, upholding to what I think is valuable, what I think is worthwhile. Yeah, we practice on next Tuesday and next Wednesday and next Thursday how to practice. We're graduation practice where we sit in the school like football stadium and they call the names in the order and make sure to get in there in the right order. And also they have little slides like showing people's pictures and names and colleges that they want to get right. Make sure everything where they're going after school. So they want to make sure they get everything else right. So I guess I kind of understand that, but like you don't need 3 practices for that. Maybe one practice. Maybe. And even then, it's like, it's excessive. If you ask me. But yeah, they just make sure, like, everything on the screen is correct. And they call your name, you go up and you fake grab a diploma, and then you go back to your seat. And they do that 3 times. And then you leave. Because my graduation is late in the day, so there's not, like, anything afterward. Yeah. I did write a letter for my English teacher. I need to give it to him soon. My last day is on Monday, but I'm thinking I'm going to give it to him on Friday on the off chance he's absent Monday. So... But yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous that they're going to take up my Switch 2 launch morning practicing graduation for the 3rd goddamn time. I might stream that Friday, though. Get a little Mario Kart World going. You know, we're almost here. How many days away is the Switch 2? I graduate on Switch 2 launch day, so let's see. 9 days. 9 days, chat. 6 days till my last school day and 9 days till graduation / Switch 2 launching. Which is pretty cool in theory, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be busy. So, like, what the hell, Nintendo? Why did you have to start releasing things on a Thursday? Why couldn't you have released it on a Friday? Has anyone else noticed that? Maybe I just noticed it because I pre-ordered a lot of Nintendo games, but, like, Nintendo is going back to, like, Thursday releases now. I know they were, like, Thursday for a little bit, and then they switched mostly to Friday for, like, a long while. And now they're going back to Thursdays for things, so... I mean, I guess it's, like, a wider trend in the gaming world at large that we're going from, like, Fridays to Thursdays, but still. Maybe I'm just too, like, Nintendo-brained. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. That they're going back to Thursdays. Although that might just be a wider gaming world thing. Because when I picked up Doom the Dark Ages, I know that came out on a Thursday. Did Sonic X Shadow come out on a Thursday? No, I think it came out on a Friday, right? When did Sonic X Shadow Generations come out? I don't remember, and I did pre-order that game. How do I not remember? October 25th. Oh, no, 2024. October 5th, 2024. Not 25. It was a Friday. Okay, I figured it was a Friday. I think I covered all the main things I wanted to say. Graduation stuff is probably gonna impede the schedule. Blaster's Nuzlocke is indeterminate at this time as to when it will start. Potential stream on the 7th of Mario Kart World online, maybe with viewers if there's anybody who happens to have the game that wants to play. Apologies for the Yokai Watch 4 Nuzlocke video being shit. And, thank you for supporting it anyway. I think I covered all the bases. So, I don't know, I might chill for a few minutes. But I said everything important I needed to say. I might just take a break and play some Doom after this, because I just crammed, like, half of the Great Gatsby, like, right before this, because I forgot it was due tomorrow, and I was busy over in the U.S., we had our Memorial Day weekend this weekend. I don't know where... Whoa, I accidentally disabled the preview. I didn't know I could do that. Also, Mystic, didn't you say you were working on a Yokai Watch essay earlier? That just popped into my mind, and I think I totally glossed over it. I swear I saw that earlier, and I just totally glossed over it. There is a video I have in my idea booklet. I started carrying around a little notebook to write my ideas in. It's so much better than using my notes app. But there's one episode, there's one that I don't even want to watch it just because I need to finish Shadowside, and it's like I haven't had the time to, like, watch stuff. And I feel so bad, like, oh, I don't have any videos ready, but I'm gonna take this time to watch all of Shadowside. But yeah, good on you for actually getting one done when I'm too lazy and on my sitting on my ass to like actually get through the material I need for the essay I want to make. Yes, the negatives of the franchise. I'd be interested to see where that goes. Because literally every goddamn video essay on this website about Yokai Watch is the rise and fall of Yokai Watch, how this beloved Japanese anime series fell into obscurity and failed in the West, and what it did wrong. Like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Do you know how many... I've watched that video how many times now? I've seen that video how many times now? Everybody has told that story. Please, somebody make a fucking different essay. Please. This franchise, it's much more than its failure in the West. And we're Japan for America. Like, there's other things, even if it's a critical essay, there are other things that are bad about the series besides it's too Japanese. The Americans didn't like it. Like, shut the fuck up. Give me essays on story elements and arcs and characters and specific episodes and plot lines, please. Anything but fucking Yokai Watch was a series that released in Japan in 2013 was localized in 2015 by Disney XD and Nintendo, and the game was too Japanese for the American audiences. So, it ended up failing here. Yokai Watch 3 was the last release in Japan. Shut up! I've heard that too many times. I hate it. I don't hate the idea, I just hate that nobody has any different ones. Yeah, but I have two videos. I don't know if I'd call them video essays, but they definitely have some, like, analytical things to them, and they're both about the anime. I think after I get, like, a little stockpile of videos going, I'm gonna start working on the one, because it's gonna take a while. I don't want to quite reveal what it is yet, but I have talked about it before. That's your hint for any of those sleuths out there. The best Yokai Watch essay I've seen is the retrospective series by Chromanize, where he plays through every and discusses every game. Those are like soft reviews. Those aren't video essays. Like, hold on, let's get the definition for a video essay up real quick. I need to force my friends to play Yokai Watch. I just gave my bestie a copy of Yokai Watch. I don't know when she's gonna be able to play it, but I am trying to infect her. Let's see, what qualifies as a video essay? Because that definitely is not a video essay. What is a video essay? Not that I don't know, it's just hard for me to come up with, like, a definition right now. A video essay is a... No, that's the AI overview. Don't look at the AI overview. Let's go to some human results. It was just out of instinct, sorry, because I see the first result and I usually think it's a human result, but it's not anymore. But yeah, a video essay is an essay presented in the format of a video recording or film, rather than a conventional piece of writing. The form often overlaps with forms of other video and entertainment and online platforms such as YouTube. A video essay allows an author to directly quote from film, video games, music, or other digital media, which is impossible with traditional writing. While many video essays are intended for entertainment, they can also have an academic or political purpose. This type of content is often described as educational entertainment. So, like, a simple game review is not really a video essay. But, like, if he was discussing, like, actual literary analysis of the story and the characters and stuff of, like, Yokai Watch Blasters 2, that would be fine. That's a video essay. But if he's just, like, talking about oh, this is the game and the gameplay, and here's my thoughts. That's just like a review. Turn AI off real. Should be an option everywhere. Actually, it shouldn't even be an option. It just shouldn't be allowed. But if you're gonna force us to have it, at least make it an option. But yeah. I've always been historically bad at writing essays, but hopefully I'll be good at it because it's something I want to talk about. That's kind of real. I feel like I don't write as much as I should, especially even though, like, my videos require a lot of writing now. This year, pretty much every video has required a ton of writing, besides, like, the Q&A video and the save file video. And then, like, other offshoot stuff. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna write for the, blind pack unboxings. But I've been doing a lot more writing, and I kind of feel like it's getting a little repetitive. Do you guys think that as well? Like, my sentence structure and stuff is just not up to par. I feel like I need to reevaluate how I write things and approach things if I want to keep things more interesting. Yeah, Oregon, you'll have to, like, DM it or something. Links are going to be blocked on here. Or just say the name. Yeah. But yeah, there is a video essay I really want to make. I just need to do more research, and I need to rewatch some bits of the anime in order to actually make an analysis. It is Shadowside related. So unfortunately, Mystic, you won't be able to see it, which kind of saddens me, but, like, you know. That's on you for not playing Yokai Watch 4 already. Like, honestly. Just play it. It's good. It's a good game. Oh, there's also 4 quests I need to play for that. I should grind some more Yokai Watch 4 English so I can replay those quests. Hopefully they're translated. Or else this essay idea is kind of dead in the water. Unless I make it like an anime exclusive analysis, which I don't think I should. Mystic, it's the best game. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. Mystic requested this. Wait, Subway Surfers gameplay. That's not a bad idea. Hold on. Can I get this set up? Hold on a second. I might be able to. Okay, now you got me looking up his yokai pad. First, let me get this video downloaded. Oh wait, that was fast? Or no, it's assessing it. Now I gotta find a picture of the yokai pad. I can't find one without a background. Or wait, is this it? Okay, I think I got something going here. I'll respond to y'all in a minute. I'm just locked into this idea right now. What if we have him, like, rotated, and he's like, here's my yokai pad. Here you go. Okay, where's the video? The screen is shaped weird, so I can't, like, properly do it until, like, the video is edited. Until, like, I make a cutout for this. Which I can definitely do for next stream. But, like, there. That's what we have for now. There it is. There's Subway Surfers. Are y'all happy now? Next time I'll get a little cutout going here so that it's, like, actually flush with the screen. So it's, like, all behind there. But here it is for now. I'm super excited for the Blasters Nuts. Like, I am too. I'm a little worried, but I feel like I didn't even want to do it, I'll be honest. I didn't even really want to do the Blasters Nuzlocke, but I feel like now I have this, like, reputation to uphold as, like, the Nuzlocke, the Yokai Watch Nuzlocke YouTube person, you know. Wait, is the Subway Surfers not muted? I forgot to mute it. I'm so sorry. I thought it was muted by default. It wasn't. Okay. But yeah, I didn't even want to do the Blasters Nuzlocke because I was like, I just feel, but I ended up going for it because I'm like the Nuzlocke Yokai Watch person at this point on YouTube. These videos do really well. I might as well just keep doing it, you know. Will the Blasters Nuzlocke be... No, it's gonna be one yokai per chapter, excluding auto befriends. Thank you. This is peak. Whose gameplay is this? This is official from the Subway Surfers YouTube channel. It's their official 2024 royalty-free 4K gameplay of Subway Surfer. So I'm not stealing from, like, an individual. This is, like, official Subway Surfers provided gameplay. Yo, Mystic, I get first dibs. Or else. It will stress me, to be honest. I don't think getting them via patrol mission... It's still weird. I still gotta figure out how the Nuzlocke rules work, but... I don't know. It's stressful even coming up with ideas. For the... for how this works. And it just restarts. I have it on loop. This is how I'm gonna have my feature streams like this for now. It's just gonna have Subway Surfers. I really need to consult. Did I already consult with you, Mystic? Did I already show you my rules? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, though. But I also consulted some other people, and I need to make some changes. I'm probably going to talk to some other people who are more blasters whizzes than I am. If I didn't hate blasters, this would probably be fine. But, like, I fucking hate blasters, man. Garbage game. Now I'm just entranced by the Subway Surfers on the preview. This is like... Right after this, I'm probably gonna make, like, a proper version. So, like, I can actually keep this going. Or I can get some Poony Poony gameplay on here. Make it more thematic. Like this one video. I made this... You know what? I'm showing off this one video. I'm showing off this one video because I will forever be proud of it. Hold on. Music, turn off. You turn off. We're seeing this. We're seeing this. Hold on. No, you two should not be above the computer screen. Okay. There we go. But anyway, Subway Surfers transcends all. Is this one. This is my favorite short of mine, if I can find it. Wait, where are you? This one. Why is there no sound? Where was it?
What could Nate possibly be thinking about?
I can't discuss that. It's thoroughly improper.
Now I really need to know.
Spill it! Spill it now!
Oh, it's got to be something really awful. Espy's really freaking out.
Too distressing!
Look over there on the ground.
Her yokai medal!
I'm exhausted.
Don't leave us hanging. What did you think about to make Espy freak out?
Okay, ready? Up, down. Do not slump. If you don't watch out, you'll see my rump. Down, up, lightning fast. Don't look now, you'll see my...
I see her problem now.
His singing is atrocious.
This is my favorite. This is like my favorite one to make. This is my favorite one to make of that year. This one was awesome. I considered doing a part 2. I considered doing a part 2 to this. I'm not sure what scene exactly I would do it around, but it wouldn't take that long to find one. And then the one caption, I love seeing those young Sheldon edits that are like, all the captions are normal and then it just glitched the hell out. Oh my god. There's this one comment I loved. Yeah, this one. If you posted these, if you consistently posted these, I'd probably do pretty well. And I thought about like making an like a separate channel just for these stupid videos. Now we're at that video. That was like the most recent one. I have not made a short in a while, guys. I have not made a short in a while. I have some ideas. I have some ideas for shorts. I just haven't had time to execute them. Shorts are fun. Little things like between content. I love making little shorts. They're cute. You can get them out in a day. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the hell is this stream? I came on to apologize, and now we're like talking about Naked Nate while Subway Surfers is playing on Whisper's iPad. This is peak. This is peak YouTube. Do you think Whisper watches like Subway Surfers? Do you think Whisper doom scrolls when he's taking a shit? Yes! How? We all know Whisper from Yokai Watch. The beloved the beloved pillowy ghost who seems to have no troubles in the world, except for when he has to shit. But where in the world is this inflatable's asshole? Where does his excrement exit? How does this ghoul take a shit? That's what I'm here to find out. I might. Hold on. I gotta wait for another comment to come in so I can get the screenshot. Maybe I can get that out tonight. I don't know. I should clip more of these streams. Better yet, how does he make a baby? I mean, look at Whisper's design. He's already like one half of the equation. He just needs an unsheltered. Yeah. Nobody watched Mystic. Nobody watched the damn Q&A. Nobody cared. Which, honestly, I don't blame them. But, like, I shouldn't have made that to begin with. I should have just stuck to it. I just put it out because I didn't have time to make a Yokai Watch video. I didn't have time to make a Yokai Watch video that week because I was dealing with a bunch of other stuff. So I just put that out because it's all I could do. But yeah, it's like my poorest performing video this year. So yeah. Oh, I never turned the music back on. My bad. Oh, relaxing Yokai Watch 4 music. Hold on, let's turn this on. Wow. Maybe the Q&A will actually do good. Now people are actually watching it. I should download like an hour of Subway Surfers gameplay to put on here. I gotta go. Well, actually, so do I, so I guess it kind of works out. I'm gonna head out too, because I got work to do, and now I have a short to make. Thanks, Mystic, for the work. But thank you all for watching. And I appreciate the recent support on the Yoko 4 Nuzlocke. I will try my best to make my videos better in the future. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one with even more Subway Surfers gameplay. Bye-bye, my lonely watchers.